Welcome in everybody, welcome into Will's Toy Clearance, coming to you live on Twitch. But, I hear you ask, Will, I'm watching this on YouTube. You may well be, because this is also going up on YouTube. The Car Boot Toy hauls have returned, but they look slightly different. So those of you that watch me on Twitch will notice that the layout looks the same, but the place looks different. So those of you that watch me on YouTube, you might recognise the place, but not the layout. So let me introduce you both. This is me live on Twitch, hello, but this is the rerun also that will be on YouTube of my Car Boot Toy hauls. Good afternoon, the Multiple Cloud, how are you doing? I hear you ask, Will, why have you done this? Well, the one thing I felt about the toy hauls was it's great and all sharing with you guys what I've got, but I get a lot of comments and it feels like there's a lot of chatter. Welcome in lard, like here. So, I thought, what's better than presenting live to you guys so you can come and talk to me and see what I've got even if you're not live, you know? A sort of mix of the two. So it works quite well. But enough jibber-jabbering. What I'm saying is, if you're not following me on Twitch, go and follow me on Twitch. If you're not following me on YouTube, go and follow me on YouTube. There you go. Simple as. Toy hauls are here and they're going to look like this from now on. Right. How are we doing? Is everybody well? Welcome in Lard, welcome in Immortal. Hope you're both doing well this fine Sunday. It's very hot in here. For those of you that are on Twitch that don't recognise it, this is Caravan HQ. It is very warm in here today, but it is the best place for presenting things on this beautiful table, as you can see in front of me, which has also got the laptop on it, because it's quite cramped. Hey. But without further ado, let's get on to the road noise, the things I found. He won't sell much ice cream at that speed. Right, first up is a selection of plushies. Oh yes, we have a Mario plush. No particular...
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
Thank you for the host, Sorrel. Hope you're well. So we have a Mario plush. Will, why are you picking up plushies? Well, last weekend, somebody came and asked if I had any of these. Well, I do now. But we don't just have one. We don't just have one. We don't just have two. Say hello to Toad. No worries, Sorrel. Lurk away. With tag. Same sort of branding, same sort of age. 2006. We don't just have three, which is a nice rare Donkey Kong. You don't often see a Donkey Kong, so I was quite pleased with that. So they've got to be freshened up still. These are fresh from the boot. We don't just have four. We also have a nice little Wario, if you'll stand up. Again with tag. Slightly different size, I feel, to the Mario. I think it's more a Toad size. I think these came in like three sizes, small, medium, and then like a larger one. They're pretty cool. But those were sort of requested upon me by John S. Reed. So John S. Reed, if you're watching, these are coming your way, sir. I hope you enjoy and approve of them. And finally, came in the same lot, but not necessarily for Mr. John S. Reed. Say hello to Shadow the Hedgehog. Very nice condition. Same sort of thing from the Sonic X TV series. He's a bit dustier, but he's a bit bigger. This is the other size, so there you go. That's the size between like the bigger ones and the smaller ones. But yeah, I thought he was quite cool. And all of them were 50p each. So that was £2.50 well spent in my opinion. But yeah, I quite like these. So the Mario one's definitely going to John, so he's welcome to those. The Shadow is up for sale. It's pretty cool. So maybe a bit of a freshen up, but and a bit of a de-hair. But not a bad little find at all, that. I was well impressed. That's bag number one sorted. How are you all doing, by the way, that are tuning in? Hope you're all well. Let's move to something a little more off the wall for my Queen collection. Back in the day, back in the 90s, say hello to Flicks magazine. Oh yes. Flicks magazine, so I think this was like a monthly thing telling you what films were out in the cinema. But why is it part of my Queen collection? Christopher Lambert and Highlander 2, which one song does appear from Queen, because I'm that sort of guy. Condition, pretty good. Let's take you back in time, see what other films were on in 1991. But a lovely old lady I was talking to, she used to work as a ice cream girl in a Worcester cinema. She'd been there many years. Oh, I See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Great film, that. Is that Arnie there as well? I think it is. She got loads of these, but this was the only one I had some sort of personal attachment to. 50p well spent, by the way, once again. Some lovely VHS. Is that coming up on there? Yeah. Promo there. Back to the Future 2. Indiana Jones. Very nice. Another film there. Is that Tom Hanks, I see? We've got The Slob That Would Be King. I recognise a lot of these films, but this is what I brought it for. It's this lovely 2-page Highlander spread. If I can get it in the camera shot. That's all I brought it for. But it'll go in the Queen collection along with everything else. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Carry on through. In case you guys recognise any of the other films. That's Michael J. Fox there as well. That's Woody Allen, I think. Obviously this is well before my time, by about 5 years. But some cool stuff in here. And I like this sort of stuff. Very, very me. Do you like a bit of 90s? That's some CDs for sale. I can't see any Queen for sale on the page. Pretty Woman soundtrack. Dire Straits, of course, because why wouldn't it be? So yeah, I was well chuffed with that for 50p. I've not looked up how much it's worth, it's just going into my collection. But yeah, I was pretty pleased with that. And I can have any 4 books for 50p according to that. That was quite nice. I like that sort of stuff. A bit different, I guess. A bit different. Right, we've got plenty more to come, guys, so don't worry. There are plenty of other things on the agenda. Next up, I was quite pleased to find this. Bit sad though. Is a Queen fan club book from, well, winter '91. Not in great condition. I do have this in a better condition, but yeah, this was the one that was released after Freddie had died. So quite rare. Lots of people, well, rare and not rare. Lots of people joined the fan club, but not in time for this issue. So it's a bit of a weird one. A letter from the 3 band members. John, Roger and Brian. Basically just some lovely pictures of Freddie. These are the Days of Our Lives, which was released about the same time, the lyrics to that. But yeah, love that picture. I have that on a plate somewhere, I think. Just a nice little memorial magazine to him, some of his better pictures. Shame it's not in slightly better condition, but quite pleased with that. I do like to rescue Queen stuff from people that don't appreciate it, but also from the same lady, as he delves into his bag, there's the Freddie Mercury Living on Your Own cassette single, which I thought was quite nice. Paid £2 for the pair, well worth it. I think I've got this anyway, but it'd be alright as a playing copy. And the book, I say I've already got it, but I'll just pass it on to somebody or put it free in an LP I sell or something like that for another fan to appreciate. But at least it'll go to a nice home. It's always a winner for me. We've got 2 more lots of stuff left. We'll do the least exciting first, because it's not that exciting. But it is exciting. Ooh. I can tell you guys are thrilled by my 4 sanding blocks. Well, why have we brought 4 sanding blocks? Well, craft stream coming your way very soon where I shall be needing these. So look out for that. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do stream on Twitch 4 times a week at the moment. Mostly in the afternoons, but starting to go into evenings. But other things are coming, so do look out for that. But finally, probably the best purchase of the car boot of the weekend, and especially for a Mr. Gamage. Oh yes, why Mr. Gamage? Well, Gamage asked me for some Batman cars, well, Batman stuff, and I found Batman cars, completing their display cases. Whoops, a bit too far there. But we don't just have one Batman car. There is more. We don't just have two Batman cars. That one's quite nice. It looks like a converted Mini or something like that. We don't just have three Batman cars. I quite like that one. That one's quite cool. I think that one's from the animated series. I'm not the biggest Batman buff, so if I get it wrong, well, I got it wrong. But if you do know, do let me know. But I thought that one was quite cool. They've all got like pictures on the back, so it makes them look 3D. We've not just got 4 Batman cars. Again, that's a Detective Comic one. That's a very 60s looking car. It's quite nice. Got the thing on the front there. We've not just got... Oh, delves deeper into the bag. 5 Batman cars. So all these are different. This is the nice to pick there. That was quite nice. Do love a Batman car. We're still going. We're still going. Nice. There's one there. I like the front on that one the best. We don't get it in the shiny. There we go. That one's quite nice. I like that one as well. These all came in the D'Agostini magazines. I could tell that when I picked... Oops. Ah, interesting. That one up, which I know Gamage already has. So if any of you guys want the Batman movie car, do hit me up. It's still in its card. That is sealed, which is very nice. But finally, we have one more as well, which seems to have eluded me in the bottom. Come on. Oh, which is the Batman movie again, but not on its card. If you wanted one to come out and display. So there you are. We got 2 of those ones. But in all, we ended up with 8 D'Agostini. Stackable. They were meant to stack for display purposes. I don't particularly like them like this, but it's what some people do with them. They are built to stack together. Let's do that. 8 Batman cars, which I thought were a really good buy. I won't disclose how much I paid for them, but well, go on. Since it's you guys, I paid 18 quid for the 8, which brings them to £2.25 each or something like that, I think. So I was well chuffed with those. I'm only going to ask a £5 each for them. I'll get a nice profit off that, and it's still well under what they're worth. You're talking about 10 to 12 quid each, I guess, variously. Maybe some at 8 quid like the movie one, but overall I'm well chuffed with those. That was a nice find from the car boot. I was most pleased. But yeah, I was well chuffed with those. So in all, not only did I manage to satisfy one customer, it was probably 2 customers and myself, which is always a very good day in my books. But since this is the first one, which is Twitch and YouTube integrated, I will talk a little bit more about it. So you guys watching on YouTube, Twitch is completely free to join, and you can just chat away like you can see on screen there. Sorrel, the Immortal McLeod Lord, we all met on Twitch. It's a lovely place to come. Do not be scared, it is free. There are all sorts of different things that go on. I stream on an afternoon at the moment with some games, 1:45 till 5. We also do an F1 podcast, because I know there's a couple of F1 fans I'd met on the the YouTube when I picked up F1 things, and we talk about each race with Mr. Lord Teammaker, as well as a Tractor 57, Nuke 11, and other guests from now and again. We have a very good time. We raced the F1 2019 game. I'm just putting these back in the bag while I'm at it. And, you know, we have a good time. Twitch is a lovely place to hang out. And if you guys like the look of it, do drop us a follow and come and have a look. It'd be really nice to see you guys. But for future reference, these will be streamed most likely on a Sunday, I guess, so I can get the Saturday and Sunday car boots in one video. Yeah, so turn up and come and say hello. Come and ask me questions. Come and look at what I've got, see what you like, and yeah. I will also be taking people's requests, just like I did with John and Henry, so if you guys are after anything, do let me know and I shall try my best to find it for you. And hopefully...
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
Thank you, Kirsty, for the host. I don't know why the alert's not going off, because the alert box is above the video capture device. That's Twitch speak. Some people will get that, some people won't. But yeah, do come along, do say hello, do ask questions, do see what I've come and found. It's really nice to see you guys. Welcome in, Kirsty. How are you doing? So at this point, if anybody does have any questions about what I've brought, or if you're after anything, or you just want to talk toys, do feel free while I'm just packing the rest of the stuff away in this bag. But Twitch is a lovely place to be, and I do hope that some of my YouTube peeps will follow me over here. It would be nice to see you all. We do have a Discord as well, where I'll put stuff up for sale, because that's always good. We have a nice community on the Discord. Hey Robin, how are you doing? No Harry Potter stuff this week. I also keep some stock in here, so I am having a quick look for you. I can see a massive Eeyore, some Halo Mega Blocks, but no Harry Potter, I'm afraid. But I can always look. I can always look. How are you guys doing? You've missed what I've picked up. We can quickly recap. So we found 8 D'Agostini Batman cars. That's probably the most common. We found 8 of those. We got some Freddie Mercury stuff, which is always good. Quite pleased with those. Batman indeed. Love a bit of Batman. And this old Flicks magazine, which is a monthly cinema sort of news guide, I guess. And a load of Batman and not Batman. Mario plushes. And Shadow plush. Wario. Oops. Dinky King. And a Toad, of course. You gotta have a Toad, right? They're all quite cool. All official Nintendo. I was very pleased with those. But yeah, not a bad car boot sale in the end. Didn't do one today. It was too hot and I was very, very tired after a late night. Naming no names, but yeah, not bad. I say hopefully these will return weekly. I do car boot on a Wednesday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, on a Sunday. Possibly going to one tomorrow, which is a nice little locally one. If I can get some footage from around the car boot again, I will put that up. But there is no guarantee I will do it tomorrow because the weather is very hot and I am quite tired. But we shall endeavour to have a look. If you guys do want any of this stuff that's not already been claimed, do say. If you have any requests, I can definitely look for some Harry Potter. Did turn down some Harry Potter yesterday, which was like a crafting kit. Just like sew it together and you got like different characters, and some Harry Potter t-shirts, but they were kid sizes, but not too bad. You do see the stuff. You do see the stuff. It's me, Mario. Assassin's Creed 2 speedrun coming up very soon, sometime in November. Do keep an eye out for that, because that is for Extra Life. Pokemon, Harry Potter and Nintendo. Pokemon, I have about 100 plush, Kirsty. Also some games, also some books, also some Japanese Pocket Monsters sets, which is pretty cool. And my other streams for Extra Life, now lard. Don't tell them about those. But yeah, that'll be an all-day cooking stream at some point as well, and a full cosplay of Freddie Mercury, probably on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, celebrating Queen and just Extra Life, I guess, which would be pretty cool. I shall look like a complete tit as usual, but you know, when is that ever a difference? But the Twitch streams will return this week, Monday through till Thursday, 1:45 till 5. Actually Monday. I might do a later one on Monday due to being the bank holiday if I'm out or doing anything, so it might be an 8 till 10, 9 till 11 sort of thing, which will be Harry Potter Lego. Still going for the 100% on that, so hopefully you can join me for that. Should be good. Well, a semi-tit's just a bit sad. True, you've got to be full tit or nothing, I guess. We do like looking like a tit, do we not, lard? Who will hopefully be dressing in a full panda onesie for 24 hours straight while going through his PS4 library. So if you want to experience that, do go and give Lard a follow, whether you're on Twitch or whether you're on YouTube. You can look at the Game Won't Play Itself YouTube as well, which is where all his past streams go up, just like mine on YouTube as well. So do go and check those out. So far we've run through Assassin's Creed Saga? Series? Saga. No, series because it's more than 6, right? I don't know, technicalities. Is Star Wars still a saga or is it a series of films? I forget. Something like that. As you can see, it's quite hot in here. I should have really opened a window. Yes. Facecam will also be returning hopefully next week. For those of you that know me a bit better, I have been suffering from a bit of depression, a bit of body image thing. It's about time I got over that. It's been a few months. So camera will be returning next week, fingers crossed. Some streams obviously facecam doesn't really work, but everyone that will, I will try and put it on. So that is a promise to you guys, and a promise to myself really. What else is coming up? EGX is coming up. If any of you YouTube peeps are going, do let me know. It'd be nice to meet up and see you. I am attending Thursday through till Sunday as part of, well, it's part of me going really, but also as part of Team JWbzy. You can see it on my wristband, which is the team I represent if you're over on YouTube. So do go and check out the whole team. We have a wide range of members. I've not been drinking. From crafters to speedrunners, casual gamers, more dedicated gamers, a chrono partner if you're after some games. Just go and check the team out. It's a huge community on Twitch really between us all. We're all very different and all very amazing streamers. So do go check us all out. Now, why am I padding? I'm padding because hopefully on Twitch you can raid people, you see. And I believe Jade will be starting from 3 PM. So we have 7 minutes to fill. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to just pad my way through 7 minutes. So if you want to turn off now, feel free. You're more than welcome to, because quite honestly, I've sort of run out of things to say and I'm just going to keep babbling on and on and on, which, if you know me, I'm quite good at. But other things coming up, we are probably about to finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank God for that. 28 parts so far, 70, 80, 90 odd hours in. I can't even count the hours anymore. It's many hours. After that, there is a good chance we will be jumping onto Mad Max and then onto a new franchise. Possibly Gears of War, possibly Halo. Not quite decided. If you have an opinion, do let me know which you'd like to see. Thursdays are remaining a Twitter vote now, from now on, rather than retro. But retro will be an option. Most of the options will consist of Game Dev Tycoon, Fantasy Blacksmith, Staxel, and then I'll add an option where you guys can just sort of tell me what you want to see, I guess. And if enough people vote for it, I will do it. Trying to get some community streams going as well, probably on a Saturday, possibly on a Sunday. Also coming soon, Sunday, 3 till 5, most Sundays, if the F1 is not clashing. Me and Lard are hoping to put together an F2 championship on F1 2019, where we will try not to talk about F1 because that'll be for the podcast, but we're going to explore F2. I know nothing about F2. I think Lard's watched it a few times. It's a different weekend setup. We're looking very forward to bringing you that. Also, as the Turn 1 podcast, which is the F1 podcast, I am trying to do some career videos, They've not been going too well, to be fair. Well, they've been going well, but recording them hasn't been going well. A couple of tech issues here and there, but I am on it. I am trying to sort it. Apparently my capture card is a bit laggy. For F1 it does really show up, other games not so much. But that is also available on the Turn 1 Podcast YouTube channel. Incredibly hard to say. Will, you should have brought a drink, because you know, you could have padded with a drink. Big shout outs to the YouTube community that have supported me through the past few months. So Bugsy's Toy Box, if you don't follow those guys, do go and follow them. Great bunch of lads. Ben and Sam find some awesome stuff, some awesome toys, and hopefully if I start back this up we will do some more card boot challenges where we go out with a budget and see who can get the best stuff, which was fun last year. I think we did 2 last year, so go and check those out. Did I get covered in water or them last time? I can't remember. Last year I found a Game Boy Mini, Game Boy Pocket thing, the little small one, Game Boy Pocket I think, for £1, so I think I won that one. But they did find some awesome turtle stuff. I think it evened out in the end, to be fair. That was quite cool. So go and check them out. Great guys. They do a lot more 90s things. Monsters in My Pocket, Turtles, Batman. Muggsy's a massive fan of Batman, so I'm sure if Gamage doesn't pick any of this stuff up, he might be interested. It's a great community I've got on YouTube and Twitch, and this feels like a really nice opportunity to bring you guys together, really. I think you guys would get on. A lot of the Twitch community I've brought are very, what's the word, mad, like the YouTube community, and born around this, you know, we like the same sort of generation of toys and games and music and stuff, which is really cool, to be honest. So do cross and talk to each other, you know. Twitch peeps, go over to the YouTube channel and, you know, see who comments and go and have some conversations. It would be nice. And YouTube people, you're more than welcome over to Twitch, where we have a lot of fun, really, and you should definitely come and join us live, because we always have a good time. I am checking to see if J-Dub's on, and of course, because I'm in Caravan HQ, the internet's not great, so if the stream has not been the best of qualities, I do apologise, but hopefully it was, and hopefully Mr. J-Dub will start soon, who should be doing some speedruns, I believe. He is the world record holder of Sonic & Knuckles 3 speedruns, glitchless. So definitely a guy you want to come over and say hello to. Also thank you to the auto hosts from Jill Balls, That Waffle Bloke, Ed Placencia, Hollywood Bones, Justin Redwood, Salton 10, Red Rains, Spencer Stapleton 79, TC Loves Games, Dunkerland 1, Team JWs, The Immortal McLeod, The Reverse Pro Gamer, Stupidly Epic, Kirsty 2890, The Game Photographers, and even Ibsy. All you guys are amazing. What else is coming up? Oh yes, the 6th of September, me and Lard are doing 6 hours of snooker, which is on a Friday. That will be 12 till 6. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. That's also an extra live stream. The loser, so if I win 13 frames to 7, Lard will be donating $13 to an extra life cause of my choosing, or one of the team members of Team Tig Whippy. So I think we're currently sitting at about $1,100. Mr. T-Maker, have you got an update for us on that? Yesterday, Miss Crafty Rebel in the chat did a wonderful 6-hour sewathon and raised $110, which is very nice. It was an amazing stream. We had a lot of fun. She was doing a patchwork blanket and added about 46 patches to it, which is some speed sewing, to be quite honest. Again, much fun to just sit there and chat away. This thing about Twitch, for you people on YouTube, you just end up talking to people all the time. It's really nice. And that is about me for padding. It is a minute to go. Mr. J-Dub, if you're here, get your arse in gear and get live. For those of you that are following on YouTube, raiding is where you send the people that are watching live over to somebody else to share the community. $1,657 we've raised for Extra Life as a team, which is absolutely amazing. I'm sure everybody would agree. Our target, we have got many stretch goals. Come and ask us about it, you know? I'm not going to tell you here. Come and ask us in our streams about it, because there is plenty to enjoy. But thank you everybody for watching. It's been wonderful. I'll go over to the ending screen, which is sort of not actually saved what I'd remembered to do. But never mind, there is the schedule. There is no mid-season podcast because we did that last week, but that is available on the YouTube channel. And there's all my social links. If you want to hit me up on any of those, do feel free. We shall go and raid Mr. J-Dub. For those of you watching on YouTube, the video will be cut now. So from me, until next time, this is